Hello everybody and welcome, finally, to Space Engineers 2. Oh, we're here. Oh, look at this.
I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are
They
stable.
have voice lines?
Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
There's colonists? Oh my god, there's story? Okay, this is the first time I am seeing basically any of this, so this is incredibly cool. Looks like we do have Skyrim goat mechanics. I love that. We've also got what looks to be an absolutely awesome little drop pod. Oh yes, that's right. In SE2 you get the smaller grids. You can do stuff like this. Oh, tab no longer brings up the UI. It now brings up a welder, a grinder, and a drill. Ooh. Okay, they have weights. Looks like I can carry 3.2 tons, just like real life. I love that. We've got a character overview with some kind of slots here. Grid, build, blueprints, and blocks. Oh man, this is genuinely very cool. You couldn't get that kind of detail in Space Engineers 1. I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to it. Sorry, it's what's in my head right now, right? Oh, you've got the pallets stacked up. That's so good. Alright, well, clearly they want me to go into that direction. If I push U to turn the UI back on, yeah, that's indeed what we had to do, was head that way, investigate the ship. I could do that. I could. Or I could turn the UI back off and go look at the pretty trees. Oh, those are indeed some pretty trees. Oh, we got some twisty branches. Oh, wrapped by the wind. Okay, I'm seeing more than one model already. Like that one and that one are two distinct models, which is really cool. The variety in terrain and ground scatter was something that they really talked up in the releases for this, the vertical slice. And let's have a look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got a pretty distinct sort of gravel texture. We've got, let's put a sort of shale. We've got some rocks. I know this is like probably the exact opposite of what you're interested in, but I mean, have you read the title of this video? We have, oh, we've got all sorts of goofiness. Look at this. This is so cool, man. A whole valley. Now, I do know that liquid water is planned for Space Engineers 2. They just need to fit it in. And that space you see over there will be a lake or a river or a sea of some description. It is an inland body of water, and it is not currently implemented. So we got like a sandbank over there, then you've got sort of the seabed, the lake bed, and then you get back on to the land. And what I'm seeing already, just by running around this little bit, is that all that sort of jagged goofiness that we got with the terrain in Space Engineers 1 that makes it basically impossible to drive anywhere is not here. It's looking really, really smooth. Oh man, that is amazing. Okay, listen, let's go play the tutorial so that they're happy with me being here, but then we're going off script again, okay? After the Calypso crashed on a nearby asteroid, Ivan remains stranded in space. Find a way to reach him. Also, what the hell is that? Investigate the ship. Don't mind if I do. And oh, the blueprints! Dude, those look so good. Yeah, look at that. All the components have raw materials in them instead of Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to investigate that. I've been told that building in this game is very different.
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it.
Okay, take me into the land's butthole. Let's just dig a hole here. Right click does indeed make the big circle. Right? Left click? What does left click do?
Good news. The drill still works. I've
I would
detected
say so.
multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Jetpack fuel.
Just don't forget about me up here.
Yes. Okay, sorry, Ivan. Didn't mean to strand you on a planet. Or rather, not on the planet. We have a battery. Very cool. We have the battery terminal. The block is working at max capacity. A modular energy storage block with swappable power cells? No way. Oh, You can move energy around grids with the click of a button. Oh, they've done it. This is all I want to play now. This is incredible. It's one of my biggest gripes with SE1. Oh, they fixed it. This is like, oh, it's like Christmas. Okay, use the jetpack. What if I don't? What if I run in parkour and break my ankles? Okay, maybe you should just use the jetpack, buddy. Or you get the timing right. Yeah. Hey, no jetpack for me. Also, I will put the jetpack on just so you can see it. Is V still camera? It is. There we go. We are floating. Beautiful. Also, I did note that using the jetpack does not use hydrogen. Huh. But hold on, if I hold shift and use hydrogen, it does, because now I'm going on boost mode. I see I can crouch and go through here. Okay. And then what? Locate ore deposits and mine them with left click. Open your inventory tab to track your resources. We need a ton of iron, 100 kilograms of nickel, and some silicon. Okay. Easy do. Found some iron on the floor. Apparently that's 1 kg. Okay, this might take a while. So if I just dig it out... Oh, okay, it just puts it in my inventory. I don't have to hold F anymore. Well, that's a nice change. Is it still dropping stuff on the floor? No. Okay. Impressive. Alright, so there's more iron. Then it wanted me to get some nickel. Can do that just here. And then I need to get some silicon. Copper and lead, those are new. Silicon, right up there. Okay, so we're pretty chalked up. Return to the ship and use your welder. Ooh, to fix it. Okay, use the holographic, build the holographic parts. Okay, so it goes top to bottom? Or does it go by component? I'm not sure. Well, it just dumps it all in there pretty quickly, so hard to complain. Construction stages. New buildings begin as holograms. Weld them to add construction materials until they're complete. So everything begins as a hologram. Okay. Okay, so this is the grasshopper. You must catch it.
What's the plan?
Ooh.
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
Okay, sounding a little dramatic there, buddy, but whatever you say. We need to go this way. Explore. 5 kilometers. Well, I gotta say, Space Engineers 2, I'm loving everything you're doing so far. This has been very cool. So presumably, what we're flying over right now would be a lake, right? Once the water's implemented, we'd have access to that sort of thing. And it looks like there is a structure down below. Wow, these planets, they feel a little smaller than the SE ones, just because of just like the way the curvature is working, but there's a lot more going on, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so C is still descend. Controls are all the same, which is what you'd hope for. Okay, so you want me to land in that landing pad. Well, listen up, buddy. I don't play by nobody's rules. What if instead of doing anything right, we did this instead? And oh my god, the frame rate. Okay, it's not happy with me. That was, uh-oh. There may be some performance stuff to work out. Alright, we've locked on. It's a perfect landing, Jim. Oh, heavens. 10 FPS according to Steam. Yeah, that's playable. Alright, what you got for me? Facility repairs. You found a partially functional testing facility. Restoring it to working order might help. Sure. Repair the conveyor line. There's conveyor lines? Oh, you mean just like the... like conveyor like we've always had conveyor. Got you. Got you. So there's power modules in this big battery. Love that for it. Okay. So what do I need for you? More iron. Do I not? I don't have any more. I got 654 iron. There we go. No connection points. Oh, you gotta build it in sequence. Okay. Build state's looking very detailed. Loving that. Okay, I don't quite have enough. Oh, I do have enough. I don't have enough to finish this one. So we're gonna have to go get some more iron. Oh, cool. We got a different kind of tree. There's our landing spot up on the rock. I love it. Okay, so iron is over yonder. Environmental terrain is fully destructible. Use your drill to remove voxels and uncover the ore beneath the surface. You're preaching to the choir there, bud. All I'm good at is breaking stuff in this game. Okay, so right-click definitely still does, like, the big chunk removal. And it looks like crouching and right-clicking remains the ideal position, except you gotta crouch again each time. Would love to see that changed. Alright, we got an O2H2 generator spinning. We got the hydrogen tank. I see. This is very much like a rocket test facility. Cool. There's a lot of stuff on my screen right now, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Status update?
I just finished fixing something, and I've got a new location to check.
Oh, they got the shock codes!
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
Alright, so the restored facility established a link to another nearby structure. Oh, there's, like, particle effects in line? How close can I get before I die? Okay, looks like you could just stand inside the shock code. Well? That does look kind of sick, though, doesn't it? Alright, where do you want me to go next, huh? Huh? 7 kilometers that way. Oh, okay, we must imagine Sisyphus happy. Listen, I'll leave the other one here for you as a memento. This has 0 battery power. Well, I've got a fix for that. It's called theft. We good? We good. Alright. Let's go. Y does still turn things on and off. Good to know. Double barrel roll. Beautiful. Oh, crap. Pull up! Pull up! Well, it's a good thing we have a spare. Man, the V-Rage 3 engine is just stunning. They've done such good work with it. This looks so nice. We have colonization progress. Sorry. Sorry? Excuse me? What? I just pressed M. What? What? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to learn about that. Okay, bring her down. Ow. My body. Bring her down. Okay, the trees don't just fall over anymore. Good for them. Flawless. Okay, so the trees got hands, man. Don't mess with the trees. I'm learning. Atmospheric thruster warning. As you approach the edge of the atmosphere, atmospheric thrusters will cease to function. Ensure that your grid is equipped with thrusters suitable for... Well, now you know what I have to do, right? You know what I have to do. What's the line on this? Oh, I'm hearing a steadily declining tone. And we've maxed out. What are we over the... Can I see my altitude anywhere? No. No, I couldn't. Well, we were about, you know, just about 3Ks above the ship, so... Not particularly high. You can get above the clouds, but just barely. Okay, good to know. So we're not getting off this planet without different types of thrusters. I got you.
Yes, I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally.
And another grasshopper.
This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
Okay, Yvonne, finally coming around. I've been hearing nothing but complaints for a while now. Okay, finish building the ship. You'll need several rare resources. A mining camp higher up in the mountains could be a good place to search. What's in the box? What's in the box? Show me connected inventories. There are no connected inventories. These are individualized crates. I got you. A gear forge? What is the gear forge? Input, silicon, nickel, iron. Forge me something. Production. Oh, okay. Give me the drill Mark II. I need a lead bar and a metal grid. I do not have this capacity. Is there a... That's another battery. Okay. Do I have an assembler to make components? Is that what we use still? I assume it is. Okay, we can top up. Slightly injured. Button panel, no functionality. Not yet. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is still just sort of in its first pass. And the performance issues, I'm sure they're aware of, because they are pretty bad. I've been getting a consistent 40 frames, but it frequently drops below that, and then bounces back up above. It's kind of hard to tell what's what. Like here, if I zoom out, I mean, that's 23, and I got a 4080 Ti running in this bad boy. It's not, I mean, it's not the latest tech, but it's pretty solid. And then I've got a i7 13th gen, so if you have similar specs, you can expect similar performance on this build. Which is to say, adequate, but a little clunky. Alright, you, press Y. Let's take off, and let's go check out the mountain cap. Perfect landing. Locate the ores. There's some ores in this house? Yeah, I'll say so. I do really like that it shows you the total you have of whatever you're mining to the right of your recent, like, acquisition counter there. That is very good design. Big fan of that. Ooh. 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 Okay, well, my piloting skills haven't changed. That's good to know. Good to know those are transferable. Hey, listen. Okay, if you're not gonna behave, alright, then you don't get to live. I don't make the rules. Oh no. Okay, so we got some real hydrogen hours here.
The ship's ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
Okay, I gotta get some ice from the mountains. Ships requires hydrogen to operate. Mine around 2,000 kgs of ice. Okay, you got it. Can I drop off all of this? Don't really need it. There's an ice cave. I wondered, will the snow work? Because that was a thing before, right? Is you could just mine up snow. And you can indeed get ice from the surface. Okay, cool. So snow does still work. Good to know.
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies? Earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
Alright, that was a big success. Ship has been refueled. We should go get our other ores we dropped off in the gear thingy before we go. Alright, so chuck in the ice. No, not that. Bring in the ice, thank you. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it just takes a little bit at a time to do what it's got to do. Alright, we got some ice fuel. Let me quickly go grab my other ores. Ores in this house. They remain in this house. Can you give me that? Don't know how I'm getting that back out of that hopper, but I dread to think of the state of this man's fingers. I have a hydrogen tank at the back there. It is very large. Okay, so P to lock me on. Unlock me. And whoa! 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 She's moving, dude. Whoa. Holy, that thrust is an improvement. Wow. Well, I found the shipwreck.
Already.
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
Ow, my bones. Okay, you do your thing. Okay, land your ship nearby and enter the shipwreck. Oh man, the scale of things in this game, I just forget sometimes. I always work with small grid ships in my Pseudo-Only Survival series, and that's most of the time I spend playing Space Engineers these days, just because, you know, a little burnt out on the first one. But this just makes me want to work on the big stuff again. And also, is that a partially destroyed block? I wonder if its inventory would still be preserved. Oh, dude, I've got so many tests to run, so many things to find out. Okay, how do we get in? Right over here. It's looking fantastic so far. Anything on the lockers? No. I love the gyroscope. Absolutely loving the look of the gyroscope. Crap, that's cool. Okay. Moving over. Anytime now, sir. Could you... Listen. Listen, bucko. It's rude to be in the way. Thank you. It was like that when I found it. Anyway, what in heaven's name are you? A gravity generator. 5 meter wide. He's chunky. An assembler. Ooh. Heavy duty plate, motherboard. Compressor. These were some of the things. Maybe like a lead pipe or something. Wasn't that a thing? Okay, grinding. Use your hand grinder to dismantle blocks. Brother, how do you think I got here? And they've really made grinding fun. That just looks fantastic. Okay, enter the control seat. I'm in the control seat. Return to the weather station, stock your ship with supplies and ice, and then depart to Velation Station.
I've just downloaded a waypoint, Velation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally. This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Near the mine. There's the ice cave. We're just gonna go fill this bad boy up with hydrogen. Oh, cargo container's complaining? It's gone red. Why are you red? What's your problem, buddy? Also, where is my hydrogen tank at? 50%? Yeah, it's good enough. Oh god, that's never getting old. That's never getting old. I mean, I don't really think we need to bring anything else up with us here. So I'm kind of in the camp of let's get close enough to trigger the waypoint, and then we just go off to space. All right, Velation Station. Let's go. Oh, I see. We've got a course vector. That's awesome. All right, straight shot, lads. Time to boost. I thought for a second, I was like, that's no moon. That's because it isn't. That must be the station safety bubble. I guess they've still got that mechanic. Oh, very cool. Okay. Velation Station. Inertial dampener's on. I absolutely adore the thrust on this thing. It is so impressive. Alright, let's land in the appropriate location. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, just to be sure. Gonna turn that off. I didn't like the thruster sound. Alright, we're a fly on the wall. They'll never know we're here.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Well, then get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come
I don't
back
think
for
it's.
you.
I don't think it's the
Promise.
only way. I think you might have your priorities all kinds of screwed up, dude. You gotta go get your mans. What are you talking about? Is the only way? No, go help your boy. Oh God, are we the bad? Oh Hans, are we the baddies? Oh no. Okay, I placed a call home. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a few essential blocks, it's all yours. Eminent domain. So we got our first contract, which is to go there and do something. Let's go there and do something. Boosting! Oh, that's never gonna get old. That's never gonna get old. Congratulations on releasing Velation Station.
Reaching.
When you're ready, access the contract terminal and help expand humanity's reach across the Elmagest. One sector at a time. Completing all contracts in one sector will unlock the next. I see. Okay. Take me in for a careful, considered landing. Right over here. Yeah, that sounded good. Perfect. Just the way they asked for it. Alrighty. What are you? An ore detector. There is a platform on a nearby asteroid that you can build your own outpost on. Travel to the marker indicated on your HUD. Done. Finish constructing the survival kit and register it as your home base. Silicon and iron. Well, believe it or not, I happen to know a guy with a little bit of all of that. A dookie dook. Nice. Hold F to heal, recharge, / refuel. Survival kit. Hold F to establish. I see. Okay, so there's like a land claim mechanic. Interesting. Alright, Velation Station's delivered there. Repair the antenna to help you find your way back later on. There's the antenna. Okay, what do you need, gamer? Antenna's all the way out here. Just a little bit of iron. Easy peasy. Okay. Repair the ore detector to see the nearby ore deposits. Okay, I've learned the basics. Now it's up to me. That's a dangerous sentence in these parts. Hand in this contract, return to base, and start building. Or take on more contracts to unlock new blocks, fast travel stations, and expand humanity's reach across the Elmagest. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So all of that on the left there, I'm assuming would be water. Those planets are definitely smaller, right? Same size? Smaller? I'm actually not sure. Power up, detach, blast off. Okay. For the love of the game, I am now going to do something I probably shouldn't do, which is test whether or not there is collision damage. We are moving at top speed, 300 meters per second, and maybe a bit of change. I'm just trying to walk in. Can we still brake? Why, yes we can. Some things never change, nor should they. Dope. Colonization progress has been achieved. 1%, baby! That's right, top 1%. Renewable energy tier 2. Okay, so you've got reward-based upgrades to your blocks and things. That is a fantastic addition. It looks like it can toggle signal names, but not signals on and off. Good to know. And I do have more contracts. Supply base, engineering. And that gives me production blocks tier 1. All of these would give me production blocks tier 1. Abandoned research outpost. Let's go investigate that. Sure. Okay, it looks like we've got quite a bit of work to do here. We have to build solar panels, remote batteries, and that'll be good. I have a feeling, I have a suspicion that we are going to have to come back with more resources. Unless we get very lucky and there is iron chilling here. Yeah, you stay right there. Is there iron chilling here? There is. Okay, good.
Say
And we've completed the contract. Okay, so is there anything actually like in this base that we want to investigate and explore? We got some structural components. This time made out of iron instead of steel plates. I still can't figure out when what is what. We can get some steel plates, sure. We can get some more silicon, don't mind if I do. We can get some glass, why not? I am straight up just going to rob these people blind. Complete! Heyo! Okay, so now there isn't really a... Oh, now we get block tools! Okay. So now, if I head back to the starter base, we should be able to build a couple of assemblers and components and stuff, right? Oh, so there's my little cargo container. This is a conveyor node, so we must have, yes, a conveyor line running under the platform. Cool, and that connects up over there. Gotcha. Alright, so if I wanted to build our new production block, what would I do that with? The smelter. And then the assembler. And we want a gear forge, I'm guessing. And we probably want an O2H2 generator if we don't have one. We have an O2H2 generator. Okay. So you got a big conveyor port on the back. And you got a small one on the bottom. Gotcha. I'm fine with that. Okay, so that goes there. And then we would need some kind of conveyor adapter. Adapter end. And we need the 0.5 meter. That one. This. To hold control. I gotta get used to this. Put that on there. So we can get a small line. Then you gotta cut this off. Okay. Then you put that there. So we want to flip you. Are these at the same level? No. Uh-oh. I can see a problem. Aha. That's an issue. We just need the slice. Yes. Oh, they've thought of everything. Oh, okay, okay. Now we're building. Now we're building. Alright, so that gives us the gear forge of infamous name. We need the smelter. The smeltler. Right there. And the assembler. Oh, she a big girl. We'll put that right in line. So that can go there. And then I can get the slice. Put that right over there. Not quite. Okay, that appears to be correct, except this side's not lined up, so we just gotta move this one. Alright, this is not the game's fault. I've gotta learn the new mechanics. Okay, okay, okay. She's all lined up. And now we just gotta connect that to this. Okay, that one won't let me build into there. Oh my god, how do you do this, man? This is tough. Okay, they have not won me over with the new building system just yet, but it's probably user error. I'll be the first one. I'll be the first one to admit that. It's just too many grids to line up. Like, it's just so many layers you gotta match up now. I do one of these. So it need to be that first. Okay, then now this should fit. Okay, okay, we got there. And then a couple of slices. And you snap into place. Oh, okay, we got there. And then I just need a bunch of slices here. You definitely get a lot more freedom, but it's a tougher system. It's a more complicated system, which I suppose is a necessary trade-off, right? Okay, so now we just weld. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of iron. Well, each of these costs 290. So a thin slice costs the same amount as a big one. And that's gonna need a bit of balancing. All right, so that was a little more clunky than I would have loved, but okay. You can't have everything, right? So let's see. I think that's just a matter of I need to spend more time learning how to do it. I don't want to fault the game just yet for my own failings. That's old largely. We've evolved. We've become a better person. This is a lie. I'm going to start doing it like 20 seconds after this mining trip is done. Okay, not much in the way of an iron deposit on the base here, but that's probably not going to be enough. Okay, we have exhausted the iron deposit on the base, which is a bit of a problem because the base is not built. Not even close. Nice. Okay. So we need to now make the smelter and this. Okay, so that's like a lot of stuff. The assembler requires gold? I haven't even seen gold yet. I think that is enough Space Engineers 2 for me for today. I'll be honest, the smelter, all of it, it's just not there yet. It's very good. It's such an improvement over the systems in Space Engineers 1. I'm genuinely very impressed with what they've managed to pull off here, and I can see the potential. I can see the bones, right, of what we're working towards here. But it's not quite there for me just yet. It's still very, very good. And if you want to support this project, you should consider getting yourself a copy over on Steam with the full understanding that you are purchasing what is essentially an alpha. I think they're effective, technically in beta now that it's in public testing, but this is somewhere between alpha and beta stage. It's the core mechanics aren't really there yet. Although we did just see the first segment of them added, and I would be incredibly excited to check this out again when these ideas are more fleshed out, a little bit more balanced, a little bit more refined. This was very cool. I'm incredibly glad that we had the opportunity to check out Space Engineers 2's survival update today, and I really genuinely look forward to see what they're doing with it, because they're actively developing this game. There are updates constantly. And there are just big updates hitting every few weeks, and they're still maintaining Space Engineers 1. You gotta give it to Keen, man. They are in a sea of nightmare development cycles. They are a steady boy on the surface, just bobbing along and keeping us all flowing, and I really appreciate that of them. Anyway, everybody, this has been Space Engineers 2, the planets update. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed discovering the planets, experimenting with them. The survival gameplay is rough around the edges at the moment, but I mean, it was going to be, right? It's the first pass, it's going to get improved. Took Space Engineers 1 10 years to get where it's at, and Space Engineers 2 has surpassed that already in just a few long months of development. So, thank you all very much as I allow the stars to spin around me double over. I don't think the game liked me doing that to the skybox. Nope, it did not. And as always, everybody, I will see you in the next one. Cheers. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?